Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Star Wars recap for April 19th, 2022. So yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, some publishing news and whatnot. But before I get into that, gotta jump into the new releases. There's these new shorts, which I'll talk about more in a moment, called Galactic Pals. There's two of them released, Wookiee and Ewok. I haven't watched those, but we'll talk about that more in a moment. But Star Wars Issue 22 and Darth Vader Issue 22 also came out. Haven't read that, but coming out this week. There's only going to be 2 more episodes of that Galactic Pals series. Nothing else, which will come out today on the 19th. So yeah, I'll talk about that more in a little bit. But that was it for new releases. Not a lot this week. But jump into the news. Starting off with some High Republic stuff. We got our first, High Republic Phase 2 cover revealed, which will be the young adult novel written by Justina Ireland and Tessa Gratton, I think was the author's name. But it's the young adult novel Path of Deceit, which the cover is great. One of the best, High Republic covers yet. Just in Star Wars novels in general, is really, really nice cover, which, it's very blue, and now the actual High Republic logo is also blue instead of the, the tannish color, I guess it was before. So that's neat. Very blue. I don't know if that's going to be the whole Phase 2's thing, but yeah. On the cover, though, it showed 3 characters, one of which is an unknown Pantoran Jedi character, a character they said is called the Mother, and then a new character, Marta Rowe, who's the same species as Marchion Rowe, the main villain from Phase 1, and obviously they both have the same last name, so I would assume they're related and whatnot. But they did reveal more about her also with another concept image of her, and they described her as the polar opposite of Marchion. Said she's a quiet, calm, and collected character who's a peaceful presence during this newer era of the High Republic. So yeah, but they said the novel will take place on the planet Dalna, which has appeared before. And we'll meet a new group called the Path of the Open Hand. So yeah, that's all the info we got right now. They do tease that more info will be coming during Star Wars Celebration at the end of next month, which I kind of was expecting news to drop then, but definitely be getting more then. Probably cover reveals for next adult novel and middle grade novels, and hopefully just a full on reveal of the first wave of Phase 2. But Path of Deceit comes out on November 1st, 2022. But then the comics for July 2022 were revealed. There has been a lot of comic delays recently. Some of these series currently have issues slated to come out in July. So I would assume some of these issues actually won't end up coming out in July because there's been so many delays recently. But yeah, also we don't have the actual release dates for these issues yet, as they were, usually information sometimes on StarWars.com they'll release it before, Marvel just releases everything, so in release dates. But when it's on StarWars.com, it doesn't have release dates, so there isn't any release dates. But let's just jump into it. First is Star Wars Issue 26, which will be written by Charles Hall and have art by Andres Guinolet, which the description says, "The path to victory. The Rebel fleet is reunited at last, and Leia Organa, Mon Mothma, and the other Alliance leaders send a strong message to the galaxy that the resistance to Palpatine's rule remains as strong as ever." Meanwhile, Lady Kira of Crimson Dawn has activated her sleeper agents across the galaxy, instructing them to cause chaos from the Empire by any means necessary. So yeah, but then there's Darth Vader Issue 25, written by Greg Pak with art by Raphael Inco. And the description of that says, the Dark Lord of the Sith relentlessly tracks a corrupt Imperial governor, but is Vader still driven by his quest for order, or has his encounters with shades from the past awoken new motivations? Meanwhile, few figures in the galaxy are more different than Sabe, handmaid of Padme Amidala, and Ochi Bestoon, assassin of the Sith. So when they're forced to work together in Vader's ambit, and the knives inevitably come out, who's still standing at the end? And what will that lonely soul have to say when Vader returns? But then there's Bounty Hunters issue 25, written by Ethan Saxon, by Villanueva, which the description that says, Bounty Hunters versus the Knights of Ren. Dengar is leading Tonga's bounty hunter crew on a desperate attempt to break into the Crimson Dawn stronghold, and he's also leading them into a trap. Meanwhile, Valance has found new purpose as Darth Vader's secret weapon, but how far will he be willing to go to protect an Imperial officer from assassins? And then there's Dr. Aphra 23, written by Lisa Wong with art by Miku Young, and the description for that says, Sana Starros and her team are determined to rescue Dr. Aphra at any cost, but everyone's keeping secrets, and the Spark Eternal has plans of its own. And then there's Han Solo and Chewbacca issue 5, written by Mark Guggenheim with art by David Messina, which the description of that says, let's keep a little optimism here. But optimism is hard to come by with the Millennium Falcon gone and Han and Chewie in their toughest spot ever. Greedo is back and boy is he mad, featuring the returns of Marshal Buck Vancto and Kel Tana. Which one is going to get their hands on Han first? All this and more in the rip-roaring conclusion of The Crystal Run. But then there's Obi-Wan Kenobi issue 3, written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Alessandro Miracoli, which the description says, the Battle of Abrion Bridge. While continuing to wade out a nasty sandstorm on Tatooine, Obi-Wan reflects on one of his most grueling experiences in the Clone Wars. It's a memory full of pain and bloodshed, and one that has lasting consequences. The battle also reminds Obi-Wan of an age-old question he has long wrestled with throughout his life. What is a Jedi's true purpose in war? And then finally, there's the Mandalorian comic adaptation issue 2, written by Ronnie Barnes with art by George Gianti, which the description of that says, battle with the beastly Mudhorn. Having tracked down a valuable quarry, the Mandalorian must now contend with thieving bandits. Will the Mandalorian battle it out with the Jawas, or is an alliance in the cards? So yeah, all those comics, obviously, like I said, there's been a lot of delays recently, so I don't know if these will actually end up coming out in July. Hopefully they can get more back on track, and these actually do, so yeah. But anyways, next I'm talking about earlier, this new Star Wars Kids animated short series titled Galactic Pals was announced, which it seems like it's a spin-off of the Galaxy of Creatures shorts released last year, this time focusing on baby versions of certain species. Like I mentioned earlier, there's Ewoks and Wookiees episodes released, but it seems like there'll be one for like Rhodians, Hutts, I believe, and several others. And they said there will be 12 shorts in total, 6 releasing this month, few of which already released, and then 6 coming out later in this year. So yeah, I haven't watched the shorts. I didn't watch the trailer for it. I just read some of the stuff on the StarWars.com article and wrote it down. So yeah, but I assume it would just be like the Galaxy Creature ones, made for kids. So there's really nothing for me to really care about with this. So yeah. Anyways, the last thing I'm going to talk about is a rumor, nothing confirmed, but Cinelinx is reporting that a second season of the anime anthology series Star Wars Visions is currently in the works, and actually has been for a little bit now. And they're saying that it'll most likely premiere sometime later this year, and that an announcement might happen during Star Wars Celebration next month. So yeah, obviously this is a rumor. It might not end up being true, but it's not really a wild one. It makes sense for a second season to happen, so yeah, because it seemed like a lot of people really enjoyed Visions, and there were several shorts, so I definitely could have follow-ups from the first season. Definitely, I would like to see ones for Night Jedi, or Labanocho was another one I thought could definitely had another follow-up to it. or a follow-up to it. So yeah, there's a lot of room for for a second season. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is. So yeah, but thought I would mention that report because, like I said, it's not really a wild one. It makes sense to me. So yeah, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this week's weekly Star Wars recap. I'll return next week to talk about something. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something. So yeah, but you can check out all my videos. I've been doing a lot of stuff recently. I've kind of been putting off a bunch of the comics and just publishing stuff recently, so I'm starting to catch up on the War of the Bounty Hunters comics, which that's happened almost a year ago. It started almost a year ago now, and I'm finally kind of starting to really get deep into them. I think I have about maybe half of the issues, maybe a little bit under half of the issues left for that, and then basically everything will happen after it ended. So yeah, also been doing a playthrough of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which you can check out, and everything else I do. But I've been Star Wars, and catch you guys in the next one.
He cannot help it. Where is he?